Hey there, everyone. Thank you for joining me on Marco Antonio Strategize. I am Marco Antonio. I'm a marketing strategizer and restaurant owner and operator. And today, what I wanted to talk to you guys about is I really appreciate everybody who's been on this channel watching all of my videos. And I really strongly believe I get targeted all the time, but as a restaurant owner and operator, I get targeted all the time by large companies who offer restaurant coaching, restaurant consulting, they restaurant marketing companies or marketing companies in general. And what I really wanted to point out to you guys is work with a company if you're looking to work with one that you really truly feel like they resonate with you, understand you, and really understand your sense of urgency or your sense of wanting to win, your sense of wanting to succeed. And the reason why I bring this up is I've worked with a lot of marketing companies all over the world. I've fired multiple marketing companies for shady practices. And, you know, I'll deep dive into that as well as we progress. But as I've learned marketing strategy, search engine optimization, Google Ads, and development and refined my own skill, I've started seeing a lot of shady practices and unethical practices that people were doing to appear as if they're generating results for their clients when they truly were not. Just to give you a little overhead on this practice that I'm talking about is branded keyword targeting. And when I mean branded, the name of my own business, Esmeralda's, if I am targeting for Google Ads and keywords and I'm targeting the keyword Esmeralda's, it doesn't really make sense to utilize my budget to for anybody who searches that keyword for me to appear for that keyword, especially when you have good search engine optimization in place. You're just wasting your budget. At the same time, large companies like Subway, Chipotle, Domino's, they do that, and it's a fine balancing act, but you truly have to understand your business and the marketing strategy. And for me, we have such a large search engine optimization practice, large search engine optimization presence that we easily rank for our own keywords, and the customers are directly looking for us. And I really believe branded keyword bidding is a bad practice because it's just wasting the budget when customers are already looking for you. And I've seen a ton of marketing companies waste valuable budget on items such like this just to give you a great appearance and saying, look at the click-through rates we've gotten you. Look at the amount of clicks we've gotten you. Look how your budget's being utilized. And it really doesn't increase your bottom line. But at the same time, there are customers who, and I've done this practice where if people are searching for one of my competitors by name directly, I myself make sure I even targeted them. So you have to understand who you're working with, who your competition is. I'm in a fairly small town, and that strategy does not really work well for me for branded keywords. And I've seen a lot of marketing companies dump my budget into the ground. And so I really wanted to let everybody know to safeguard yourself and protect yourself against those kind of practices. As an example, I always I've heard this I've heard this saying somewhere else is, I guess I am in business and I have to learn multiple aspects of my business. But as an example, I hire an accountant because I don't know accounting. That's why I have as a business operator, I also have to know enough about accounting to understand a profit and loss statement, to understand my finances as they're coming in. I've caught my tax preparer with letting me know, here's your tax letter, you owe $74,000. but I showed my tax preparer, hey, my rent is $3,100 a month, and I seen in the line item for rent expenses, you only have 3,100. Shouldn't this be significantly more? When I checked my total amount for what should have been in that line, 3,100 times 12 months in a year is 37,200. So he went back in there and adjusted that line item. And the reason I bring that up as an example is I don't know accounting. I don't know how to prepare my taxes, but I have to know and be fluent enough to hold a conversation with the person that I hired to prepare those items for me. And same thing when it comes to marketing. I don't feel like it should be fully entrusted into the marketer's hands and make all of these decisions in depth for your business. I really think a responsible strategy would be to even more so with a small business, because you don't have an infinite budget. You have to start taking the steps of understanding marketing and understanding a little bit more about the strategies behind marketing and setting realistic expectations so you don't set yourself up for disappointment. There's a lot of marketing companies out there that they're happy to take your budget and say, hey, we will increase your presence on social media. We'll do your post. You're going to get X amount of likes. And for anybody who's watching this for marketing strategy for restaurants, likes don't bring in sales through the door. I really like to tell all of my restaurant people out there, as a first-hand restaurant owner and operator, that you don't people initially go to social media to socialize. They don't go there to buy. So when you're going to be marketing and advertising on social media, that you should just consider that as majority brand awareness. If you're trying to capture a customer in the action of wanting, in that mindset, ready to make a purchase, that's more like Google Ads, Google search engine optimization. And because Google sponsored ads and Google search will do their best to present themselves as an answer to the question of the search that the user intended. So if you want to garner traffic that way, that is a different way to do it. But even more so, you have to make sure that those strategies that your marketing team is implementing are the correct strategies for you and your business, and make sure that they are fluent in how they operate. Even more so for restaurant operators, does your point of sale system do you have a point of sale system? Are you still writing on tickets? Does your point of sale system have an integration with Google Analytics, Google Ads, to be able to track the revenue that each particular campaign is generating? Does it have somewhere where you can implement and connect your Metapixel ID? These are all important things that you need to understand so we can measure the performance of your ads. And a good marketing company will always want to be able to measure their results. They don't want to say, oh, has it been busier? How's it been going? They are guessing, and that is not good for your business, because you are paying someone to take a wild guess. So when it comes to marketing strategy and tactics, I always speak to everyone, just beware. Assess the companies and people that you're working with, and if it smells like shit, and it looks like poop, excuse my language, then it probably is poop. So that's all I really have to say on that one. Is just protect yourself at all costs. Use use proper sense on vetting these people that you're going to be working with in the future, because they are handling your budget. They're charging you for their services, their time. They're not giving it to you for free. A day that you could have made More sales is a day lost and resources wasted and time lost, and you're never going to get it back. So, for all of my people out there looking to market, I want to empower you. Please continue watching the videos in my channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and it helps me show you all the steps that I've taken into place and the tools that I've utilized to help and grow and scale my business. A lot of the things that I talk about on this channel are for restaurant and restaurant marketing, but they can be a lot of these things can be implemented and these strategies in different businesses and different aspects. And I've seen people translate the tactics that I utilize in landscaping, construction, car lots, used car lots. So, those are some of the just many companies that I've worked with that implement good strategy and good practice. At the end of the day, you want to own all of your customers' data, and I'm always going to advocate for everyone to try to own the data as much as they can from every single touch point. That's why for me as a company, it's helped us grow our family business from 1999 to 2018 until they went out of business, from doing $100,000 a year when they went out of business, 2 years that they were out of business, and I reopened as a nod of appreciation and renamed myself a version of the prior business that existed, and it took inspiration from that business, and that's how I morphed my name and morphed my tactics. But I really wanted to just make my mom and my family proud that your business didn't fail, and I took it in as my own interpretation, and I thought from the ground up, and I was able to grow us to over $1 million a year business. I started my business in January 2020, and everybody knows what 2020 brought us, and I grew and scaled us in the first year to over $700,000 in sales in 2020. 2021, 750, and 2022, 900 million, and 2023 we broke 1.2 million. So I am really passionate about what I do, and I think that I will be doing the best that I can to bring quality to your business and to yourself, and really help bring back the success to your business. So please join my free school group. I have the link down below. I'll be doing live Q&As, and you can ask me one-on-one on how I scaled and grew my business from non-existence to $1.2 million a year. Until next time, I'll talk to you guys, and like, comment below. Peace.